Hi guys, welcome back to Cars 3. So this was a really, how would I say it? This was a really highly requested video by many of you guys. You guys wanted to know sometimes when you're doing battle races how to actually switch weapons. And for the second part is to how to transfer your weapons, not your weapon, but your mine. Say if you took a mine on or whatever it is, whatever is attached to your car, how do you transfer to another car, an opponent car? The best answer is do a side dash, but then, many of you asked for a visual aid, so I'm actually going to do it right now. So let's go to one of the battle events. Alright, so right now we're in a battle event, or a battle race as you call it. Now I'm not gonna go too fast to cut off any of the cars, just to show you guys that how this changing weapons work, because sometimes it's really hard to explain it in terms of what. Actually, it's not really hard. All you have to do is basically once you get a weapon, you can either use that weapon or not use that weapon. So right now, someone blew an EMP, I would say, or a spike. Okay, I got it again, and they destroyed my weapon. So I'm gonna have to go to find another one, hopefully close by, because I don't want the video to be too long, and you guys, have to put up with my voice for too long. Okay, so here's one right here, right? You can use this weapon. Now, if I deploy that mine, someone else behind me will take it. But what I'm gonna do is, I can't switch a weapon. Like if I ran into another one of those weapon boxes, I can't switch the weapon. So what I'm going to do is, what I usually do is right before I get to a thing, I release that weapon and then I go again. I pick up the next one. That's how I change weapons. Now, say if I had that weapon and I ran into a weapon box, it's gonna allow me to just keep the same weapon I already have. It won't actually cycle through the weapon. So right now, I took this weapon, and say I didn't use it, right? Like I'm gonna wait until I get to the next one. And there's a perfect opportunity to talk about the mines. Oh, I missed it. It's not a mine, it's just one of those, what do they call it? Okay, so I ran into this weapon. Nothing happened. I press up, down, left, right on the D-pad. Nothing is happening right now. I'm pressing every other button, and I'm getting destroyed. So the only way to change weapons is to actually use the weapon you already have on your car before you can use it, before you can switch to another one. Now, like I said, the best way to get that done is to just press the weapon button, like I'd say 5 feet before you run into one of those weapon boxes. That way you can that way, look, so I'm going to be showing it right here. So right before I go, I press it again, and then I run into another weapon box, and then a new weapon is ready to go. This is how I do it. Now, many of you can just use your weapon way before and then pick up another one. There's no actual way to change the weapon. There's no way to cycle through weapons in this game. It's just you pick up one item, one weapon, and that's it. So right now, we're going to go into figuring out how to transfer a mine to one of your cars. So it's gonna take a while for me to actually explain it if I do it in a giant battle like this. I'm just gonna go into split screen multiplayer, and it's easier for me to explain there. Unless I can, that was not a mine. I need one of those attach mines, the mines that attach to your car, for me to explain this. So let's quit out of this and let's come back when I'm in the multiplayer session. Alright, so I got one of these, sticky mines. So I'm going to plant it right here. Now I'm going to park this car right here. Now say you are the second car, the car on the bottom. And you run over this sticky mine and it's on top of you now. So what do? You get to the car beside you, you get to any car, and then do a side bash. Now you transferred that sticky mine to the other car, and the other car explodes. That's how you stay safe. Now, in my experience, I've only come across this one weapon that needs this specific type of move, because when you're playing a battle race, there's going to be like 10 cars, and each car can do, I don't know, if each car gets a mine, you're looking at like like tens of mines around the map. the only way to get rid of them is if you're in first place, you're gonna probably get hit. Either slow down and wait until a vehicle comes by or a car comes by and you can transfer it, or you can, you know, when you're trying to go up in the ladder and you somehow got hit by one of these mines and you got stuck on your car, then at that point you can pretty much do this to another car that is beside you, and you'll be out of harm's way. And that's pretty much the explanation on how to transfer your, not your weapon, but your unfortunate mine that got stuck to you. And that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, those are the two main requests you guys have been asking for. I know there's actually a gigantic request. I say gigantic because it is a gigantic one. It's something that I have to spend a ton of time in. I just don't have the time right now. But you guys want me to do a guide for each one of these. This is kind of ridiculous. Now, some of them are self-explanatory, so I'll just talk about it. You know, I'll just say whatever. But some of them, it does need a visual guide, I will record footage for it, and I'll, you know, lay it over while I'm speaking. But this is something I have to do on the weekend or something like that. It's just I can't do it during the day. It's gonna take me several hours to compile the footage, number one, and just to think about what to say. I can't just go up to this and be like blah 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 blah, right? I could, who knows how long this will, like, hold the air drift for 2 full seconds. That's easy, you know. You go off a ramp in any stunt showcase event, and when you're in the air, hold the drift button and turn towards the left, and hope you hit 2 seconds. And that's pretty much it. That's an air drift. When you're in the air and you're drifting in midair, that's how you do it. But like that takes about, what, 10 seconds? Sure. But then you probably want to see a visual, so I would have to include that visual for that specific moment. And there's like 136, and at least 80, or I'd say 60 or 70 of these would probably need a visual aid. So it's going to take some time. It will come. I will get to it. I just need a little bit of patience from you guys, and that's pretty much all I'm trying to say. But that's it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video and you found it useful, you know, a like goes a long way to help me out. I will get to your request of doing the full guide for all the checklists in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, all you new guys that are coming to the channel, subscribe. Consider subscribing to help the channel grow and to see more cars videos. And, you know, I'm actually going to start posting other videos for other games. Cars, I don't know what else to do with this game except do your requests, but then I just don't have time to do, you know, 10 requests per day. It's like 1 or 2 requests every other day. It's just I have other games to focus on, do reviews and stuff like that. But yeah, stuff is coming. It's just I hope they release the DLC soon, if there is DLC, because I can put more cars at that time because it's new content. Now it's like you've seen pretty much everything the game has to offer at this point. You know, my playlist is over 90 something videos, right? So that's that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, take care, guys.